Hey guys, Saki here from Sakitech. In today's video, I want to talk about the Samsung Galaxy S8 and its specifications that were released by somebody called Eldar. Now, Eldar is a Russian blogger, and he's also the a Samsung insider. He's a long-time Samsung insider. He happens to get early access to many Samsung products before they're released into the market. Okay, so he has been a reliable source of information for a long time. Now, he's not just a low-level blogger. He's actually the editor-in-chief of mobile-review.com, all right? And according to his Twitter profile, he's also an analyst. So he knows what he's talking about, it seems, and he has a good track record. So anyway, he has revealed a lot of Samsung Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus specifications. And he did this on his website, mobile-review.com. The article that he produced is in all Russian, so unless you can read Russian, you're not going to understand it, or you can use a translation software. I'm going to drop a link in the description below. Anyway, let's dive into the specifications. Let's talk about the processor. So there's going to be two processors. Processor number one is going to be Snapdragon 835, which is one of the fastest processors. You can now go and Google this and see what kind of specifications to expect. Some of the variants of Samsung, as you know, Samsung Galaxy phones always come with a Snapdragon and an Exynos processor. So the other phone, the other variant of the Samsung Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus is going to have an Exynos 8895 processor, okay? Another powerful recent processor that Samsung is going to create themselves. So it's either going to be Snapdragon 835 or Exynos 8895 for the processor. As for the RAM, he says, Eldar says on his website, that the Samsung Galaxy S8 and the S8 Plus are going to have 6 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of internal storage for your phone, and of course SD expansion slot. Alright, so those are the main specifications that he has revealed. He also confirmed that the phones are not going to be any bigger than the S7 and S7 Edge, but they're going to have bigger screens. So one of the screens is going to be 5.7 inches and the other screen is going to be 6.2 inches on the same form factor, same size that we have for the S7 and S7 Edge, which is fantastic. Okay, we're going to get beautiful, gorgeous, improved AMOLED displays on small phones. And of course, he has said that the phone is going to be running Android 7.1.1 Nougat. Alrighty, and what else he said was that the battery capacity on the S8 and S8 Plus is going to be similar, almost the same as the S7 and S7 Edge. Now, S7 had a battery capacity of 3000 milliamp hours, and S7 Edge had a battery capacity of 3600 milliamp hours. So that's what we should expect on both the S8 and S8 Plus respectively. He also confirmed some of the basics. So we are going to get a USB Type-C connector at the bottom. We are still going to have the headphone jacks. There's going to be an iris scanner on front of the phone, so you can unlock the phone using your eyes. And looks like there's going to be a new voice assistant, just like Siri and Cortana, but Samsung's version is going to be called Bixby. That's B-I-X-B-Y. So Bixby is going to be Samsung's new voice assistant. We don't have much details on this, but that's a feature he has confirmed. Alright, so that's it, guys. Those are the specifications to expect on the Samsung Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus. The camera, he was not able to say anything about the camera. It is going to come with improvements, obviously. The cameras on the S7 and S7 Edge already are fantastic cameras. They're world-class cameras. They take crisp, superb shots. Just think about the improvements. The improvements are just going to make it better, okay? And that's basically what he said as well on his website. Alright, so that's it, guys. Processor, Snapdragon 835 or Exynos 8895, 6 gigabytes of RAM on the phone, 64 gigabytes of internal storage to get you started, and of course SD expansion slot, so you can expand storage if you have to. 3000 milliamp hours battery on the S8 and 3600 milliamp hours on the S8 Plus. USB Type-C, iris scanner and headphone jack included, and that's all we know so far from that website. He confirmed the display sizes to be 5.7 inches on the S8 and 6.2 inches on the S8 Plus. Okay, so one more thing he mentioned was these phones are almost identical except for the size of the screen and the size of the actual phone. Okay, so it's not going to be like S8 is going to have a lower camera than the S8 Plus. He did not say that there's going to be a dual camera on the S8 Plus. There's no dual camera, and he didn't say anything about the fingerprint sensor. But if you look at the leaks that we have online, and if you look at the back of the device on these leaked pictures and renders and schematics, we do not see a fingerprint sensor on the back. So I highly anticipate that the fingerprint sensor is going to be in the front, built into the display. If not, we'll get it on the back, but he was not able to comment about that. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. If you have any information, any resources, any sources, just drop them down in the links below so we can go check them out. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you cannot hold your excitement in for the S8, drop a comment below. And of course, I'll be making more videos covering the S8. And I also promise to make a video in which I'm not driving my car. The reason I do this is because it is very easy to do. All I do is I jump in my car, I press that record button, I start talking, then I go home and I edit the video, and it's very efficient and very quick process. And that's what we video makers look for, quick and efficiency, okay? But when I'm in the studio, it takes a little extra time to get the lighting right and produce the video. Anyway, make sure, like I said, subscribe to sakitech, give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't like it, and I will see you in the next video. You have a fantastic day, guys.